Well, what's going on, everyone? RC84 here, like always. Thanks for watching. So, my friends, here with my TF2, which is the Trail Finder 2 from RC4 Drive. Now, I had this truck for a numerous of years now. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite trail trucks to take out because it's a very capable trail truck. Not saying that my other trail trucks are not as capable, but this one is more capable of going to a lot of different spots that I wouldn't take, like the Hummer or my HT6 6x6 anywhere. This one is more capable. But anywho, I've been running this vehicle a lot on and off the camera, mostly off the camera, doing some trial rides with some buddies of mine, and I've been having a blast. And I thought about changing up a couple things on the truck, things that I wanted to do to basically just enhance the image or the look of it, because I've been running the same look for the last few years, and every now and then I tend to switch up and change up the theme and the colors of the body shells and stuff like that, just to have something a little unique, I guess you want to say. But anywho, so I did a few things, and I want to talk about what I actually did. So first off is that I added a scale rack on the truck here from ScalerFab. It's a ladder rack. This thing is pretty awesome. It's lightweight. It's not that very heavy, but it is done up really nice. The weld joints are great. Now I think it is made of some steel metal. I'm not exactly sure on what material it was made, but I think it's like steel and metal, but it's not too heavy. And that was one of the things that when I was looking at it, is like, will this add top weight to the vehicle? Will I be rolling over more if I'm out on the trails, crawling up steep inclines? Would it phase me? So that was one of the things that I thought about. And it's not really that heavy. I took it out for a trail ride. I rolled over a few times, but that was just my doing. But for most part, it didn't really affect the vehicle. Some people said, oh, it's going to raise your center of gravity of your truck, so you're going to roll over more, so you might want to put some more brass on there. You might want to put some B-patties, stuff like that. But anywho, it looks great. And yeah, I loaded this thing. I did what they call the overland look. I was like, what's the overland look? And there's like, it's like how the fenders over in Australia and stuff, they'll have all a bunch of stuff on top of it. But I did get a little crazy with it. But anyway, look at the rack. I do want to talk about this part right here on the top portion of it. So the little mesh grill here, that was not there. I added that, and actually I used one of these Paint King guide, and it fit perfect between the bars because it was, like I said, it was open rails there. And I was like, I got to do something with the top there. I just can't just put a little scale ladder and a couple pieces of wood or pipe on there. I got to do something to add some flair to it. So I added this little paint grit thing, and it fit nicely between. And then I had an open space about right here over the cab area. All right, and I was like, well, I really want to fill that in, but I don't want to cut this apart and try to piece it together. I don't think it'll look right. So I had this Proline roof rack on one of my RC bodies, and I was like, you know what? It might work. So I lined it up, and it fit perfect there. There's a nice little storage rack there, and that worked out great. Now, I went crazy detailed on all the scale items, as you can see on the back here. Let me give you a look here. So toolboxes, spare tires, sleeping bag. I got a ladder, toolbox, propane tank there. Looking on the top, little ropes, traction ladders, box, and on the side I got some tools on the side of it. Wicked cool. Now, the next thing I did was change out the wagon wheels here. Now, these are not the stock RC4 Drive wagon wheels. These are actually some ones I got off of Amazon. I do have the RC4 drive version. So here's the RC4 drive version. That's on the mud thrashers. The tires are the Baby Hustlers from Boom Racing there. But anyway, anybody knows that if you have an RC4 drive vehicle, you know how hard it is to put together the beadlocks, the wagon wheel beadlocks. They're terrible hard. I mean, they're very difficult because, you know, you have to take the screw and run it through the back of the plate here, and then come out the front, and you put those little nuts right there on it. Painstaking progress because you got to line up the holes just right and stuff like that. And I was like, man, there's got to be an easy way to put these things together without having to go through this, because it took me literally like an hour just to put this one wheel together. So I went on Amazon. I looked up 155 beadlocks. It came up with these versions right here, which is a lot better. So the screws go through the outside here and then go into the inside and attach into the same little plate kind of deal, but a lot better design. You know, you don't have any of these little nuts right there. It's just screws right into the platform and then bam. But I chose the white ones. I did have the Boom Racing Steely wheels, which look great, but they started having a lot of rust issues and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm gonna put these on there and just see what it looked like, and I think it made the vehicle look 10 times better. It really makes it pop out a little bit, and I really like that. So so I've been taking the truck out, running it, had a blast with it. It's so much fun taking this thing out and just running and seeing where I can go and how just realistic it looks. Now, I'm not fully done with this vehicle. I do plan on doing some other things to the vehicle, stuff that I should have done already, but have not, like doing the reverse shackles in the front, adding the fender wells for the front of it, and maybe a anti-roll bar on the back of it, on the axle there. I'm not exactly sure. There's a lot of other things that I can do, but just simple little things that I want to do to this truck. But I love the truck how it is. It looks great. I did a fantastic job on really just the modeling aspect of it. Like, it's crazy. You can get in trouble with RC4 drive with these trail finders because the modeling aspect, just making it look so real life, lifelike and stuff like that, or real life, making it look real as possible. You go crazy on that. And I kind of went crazy on it, but I like it. It looks great. I'm very happy that I did that. So yeah. So that's what I wanted to show y'all, how the TF2 is. Like I said, I love this truck. It's been a very reliable truck. It's never let me down other than one time, but that's just normal things. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Comment down below if you have any questions, whatever, and I'll get back with y'all. All right? Well, till then, later.